Go. Go.
I'm Mrs. B.
Oh, you didn't sit down. Go.
I'm Mrs.
Sorry. Come on.
I'm Mrs. B.
Say when you're sitting down.
Russian.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack.
I can't do it.
We're wasting tape.
Okay. I'm Mrs. B.
Sit down and say it.
I'm Mrs. B. And I'm Simply Tim.
No, I'm Mrs. B. All I asked her to do was this.
And you may ask yourself,
Hi there, welcome back to another episode of He Saw, She Saw. This week we're reviewing Date Night.
My wife and I are on a date. We were hoping to get here earlier, actually get a table.
You didn't quite make it, did you?
We'll be standing over there.
Donna, tell us about it.
Well, just like the title says, Date Night is about a couple that has been married, I would say less than 10 years, have 2 young children. They both work, they both have great jobs, and they have to schedule a date night, which I think is probably something that came along before you, or rather after you were raising your kids.
Yeah, I used to live in
Which
a
is why I get
cave,
this
so.
right, which is something that I'm living right now. So they decide to spice up their date night a little bit and go into the city. They live in Jersey. They decided to go into New York City, try out this new hip and Tweety.
Tweety?
Hip and Tweety. I got stolen from my favorite. Hip and Tweety. I've used it so much. I always give them credit. Hip and Tweety restaurant called Claw, I
Claw.
think. So they
It's
go
a
in.
seafood place.
Look like the Kraken. We won't talk about that movie.
Clash of the Titans.
Right. So they go to this place called Claw.
Triple horn.
Us.
What are you doing?
We are the Triple Horns.
Great.
Steal somebody's reservation, sit down, and then a case of mistaken identity occurs, and then supposedly their date night begins.
Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Triplehorn.
Get up. Now.
Honey,
Get up.
this is just a big misunderstanding. We are Phil and Claire Foster. Hey, God! No, he turned it sideways. Kill shot!
That's my summary.
Okay. So I didn't think this was a great movie, but what I really liked was the chemistry between Tina Fey and Steve Carrell. I mean, they're the two that saved it. Hello, coming. Thanks for calling. Okay, back to the show. I really like them. They saved the movie for me. You know, this is a couple I would like to go out to dinner with.
Oh, hey, what's the story?
Yes, okay. He is a successful financier, and she is getting drunk enough to get through what's going to happen later. Because he likes to do weird stuff. He's going to call her by his mom's name.
You know, I don't know why they think their life is so boring. I mean, or that they have an unhappy marriage, because they got along better than most of the other married couples that I know in real life.
Oh, no, that's Will.I.Am.
Better yet, that's Will.I.Am, and she is a backup
I
singer.
mean, that's actually Will.I.Am. That's Will.I.Am. From Fergie.
Oh my God. If I knew anything about Will.I.Am, I'd be really psyched right now.
Okay, I saw a movie, despite having Tina Fey and Steve Carell and some other very funny actors and actresses that are kind of known for their unscripted and their writing.
Improv?
And improv. It never really reached its potential for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, this is Jeff's word, it was rather pedestrian.
Ooh, wow,
I
like
think it was-
walking.
Yeah.
Instead of running.
There was so much potential, and just by the name Date Night,
Yeah.
or the title Date Night, I think that it should move from the mundane to wow. And I don't really think it did.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to say the movie was lame, because it was a DVD movie,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But it just, you kind of felt like, I kind of felt like I was waiting for Tina to bust out.
Yes, exactly.
You know, and I was
Yeah.
waiting for Steve to bust out, and I don't even think they were convinced that they were unhappy, like you said.
Yeah.
You know,
They got along so well. They're
it
laughing.
seemed fine, and it just never.
What's the story with those people? And then they launch into that. It was
I like that.
hilarious.
That
yeah,
was very
it was
funny.
great.
But like I said, it was just hold
Yeah.
on for me.
Well, what I saw was a really great beginning. Had a lot of potential. You know, the investigation or the examination of a modern marriage, especially with these two, like leading comic actors right now. And then it kind of degenerated into the old, you know, bad cops are chasing them. And
Yeah.
we're running around Manhattan, you know, car crashes and all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, I did like that. I did like the the car chase. Just because it was so close.
Intersection! Honey, move your ass!
You got two cars hooked up together, one
Completely
going back.
inside the car with them as opposed to standing or viewing it from a building. I did like that part. It went on for a while, but
Yes.
I still...
Yeah,
I didn't think it
especially
went on too
Midtown
much.
Manhattan, they would have crashed within 2 blocks.
It was like 4, I'm thinking it was like 3 in the morning though.
No,
You know.
I don't know. Still, Manhattan, 3 o'clock in the
I know.
morning, it's noon in
No.
Cleveland.
I think I know someone who can help.
Can't believe out of hundreds of clients, you remember this one guy.
So a movie with Steve Carell and Tina Fey naturally is going to attract a lot of good actors who are going to want to be in the movie with them.
Uh-huh.
What'd you think of Mark Wahlberg?
Which guy was he?
I think he didn't have
The
a
guy
shirt
with the
on.
tattoo. Oh!
Claire Foster. Hey, man.
Dirk Diggler?
That guy.
Marky Mark and the
Diggler.
Funky Bunch? I hardly noticed him.
Oh, I know. Neither did Tina Fey. Or Steve Carell.
Actually,
That was funny how Steve Carell kept getting jealous because the guy was
I
always
know.
there without his shirt. Like,
Put his shirt on. I know. I don't know why they kept asking him to put a shirt on. I was perfectly fine.
And this is definitely the right place for you. I bet the ladies love it too, right?
I do all right.
I bet you do all kinds of right.
Tell you what we should do. We don't have a lot of time, so why don't you shirt it up, and then we will get what we need, and then we'll be out of your hair.
But he was good. He was
Yeah.
funny. He was funny. It was obviously more than a cameo, but he was funny.
Yeah.
And James Franco.
James Franco.
And Mila, the little
Yeah, whatever.
Mila Kunis. I always thought her name was much longer, but I like her.
Oh, yeah?
I like her now. I'm
I
not a
haven't seen
huge-
her much, but those two were good.
We're gonna find the triple horns.
What are you doing here?
We didn't have a reservation, so we took yours, and now they think that we're you.
You just took our reservation?
What kind of people are you?
Not a big deal!
The scenes with James Franco
Uh-huh.
and Mila Kunis,
Uh-huh.
they were very funny. Unlike Tina Fey and Steve Carell, who I thought they didn't believe themselves.
Yeah.
There was no truth in the comedy. Maybe that's the best way to say it. What I thought about this movie, but
Ray Liotta, he was there.
they
didn't give him much to work with,
I know.
you know?
I love
He's
Ray. He's such a
I
good
know.
He's such a good mafioso. You know, I'm glad he never put a shirt on. Mm-hmm. You know,
We're back to Wahlberg now.
We're back to. What can you say about those? Who needs muscles on top
And
of
man, there were no shirtless women in this movie. I think we should protest.
But Tina's boobs look good. Tina's boobs look good. Her little prostitute.
Actually, she does make a good stripper. She's got a nice figure.
I know. And that little dance they did, that dance could have been better.
I know. I did not like that last scene. It was sleazy almost. You know what I mean? I really didn't think it belonged there. It's
There's
like,
no
oh
truth
my
in
God,
that. There
where
was
are we
no
going with this?
right.
And what was Steve Carell's big plan?
I don't know.
It's like I got a plan.
And like I said, it lacked. The good parts weren't good enough.
Right.
It just for date night to go from mundane to wow. It never wowed me. You know, I hated The Hangover. Okay.
Yes.
And
People
I keep saying
don't believe that. Say that right to the camera.
Lame-o.
So I'm thinking what Donna saw was a movie that lacked spontaneity, did not use the leads to their full potential, and did not capitalize on the comic premise that was available with Tina and Steve.
Right. Fabulous. Why does the comic's wife think she just knows everything about comedy? That's what you think I saw. Dumb, stupid chick wanted to see a different movie this time. He's gonna yell at me. Lost the coin toss. The popcorn was too
You guys
salty.
got a coin toss. Oh.
By the way, the popcorn was too salty last night too.
We got to call the cinemas up and
That's
tell them.
right. And he saw a movie that was saved by the chemistry between the lead actors, Steve Carell and Tina Fey, and a good supporting cast. You liked it more than I did.
A little bit more.
A little bit
yeah,
more, but
yeah.
you know, reserve it for a date night of a couple.
It is a date night movie.
I'm picking the next movie we see. Got it?
Good.
Phil, Claire, this is Natanya.
You two make sex with us?
No, thank you. Thank you. No.
It was very nice of her to ask us to have sex.
Take